So greetings from Pennsylvania once again. I'm still on my little day trip with the gang down here. Got Journey with Jay down there, Dee Explorers, and Kathy from Rustic Ventures. We were just exploring some cool ruins that none of us knew about when we stopped in and checked those out. It's pretty awesome. But now we're just up the road, back in a place called Devil's Hole. I've been here twice before. We're up here in Monroe County. I'll throw a map of where we are. So there are some pretty cool ruins down here. I've been here twice before. There are some, like the ruins of an old lodge back here, cool fireplaces. There's a history of this spot. There's a historical marker up at the parking lot, but some dude was messing around with his leaf blower for like forever, so I'll film that later, maybe insert it here. Yeah, but just this last summer I was here, and just down here at the first creek crossings where I saw that like huge 400-pound bear. I remember that. Yeah, so here's a little bit of information about where we're at. The place is called Devil's Hole, but apparently there was an elk preserve back there too. The Paradise Historical Society. Yeah, during the 1880s, a Brooklyn food importer named, okay, I'm not gonna pronounce that. Yeah, fenced in the area, including Devil's Hole. And they transport elk from Wyoming by train to this place. They had a building back here called Seven Pines Lodge. Yeah, entertain friends and dignitaries. A grove of non-native trees. We'll see those later in this video. Yeah, the fenced interior. The elk escaped. In 1925, they were hunted down. All right, that's kind of a bummer. But yeah, this area's called Devil's Hole. We're headed down to those ruins. So down here's the gang. They're making their way across the stream. Yeah, Kathy and Dee are just going all out wet feet. But right up there is where that bear was last time I was here. I'm gonna try and not get my feet wet, I think. We'll see.
You're gonna take the log?
I'm gonna try the log, I think. Alright, well that log is looking pretty sketchy, so I'm probably just gonna try and stay as dry as possible here, but yeah, not gonna happen. Let me turn you off. So we all got wet feet. I mean, there's like 4 more stream crossings or so we'll probably get wet anyway. But I do have spare shoes in the Jeep for the ride home though. I'll change out, and socks. It is a beautiful autumn day out here. And the second stream crossing. Well, our feet are already wet, so we're just gonna get them wet again. Woohoo! This is Kathy. Hesitating slightly. And yet another one. This is the third one. Oh. Yep, you're gonna get wet. Yeah, there's a trail back here, but it's not always, it's not a marked trail. Sometimes it gets a little difficult to follow, but you can kind of see. Yeah, I mean, if you do decide to come back here, you probably are gonna get wet feet. Just the way it is. I think the last 2 times I was here, it was the same deal. You try, but then with so many creek crossings, it's gonna happen. So it looks like we're gonna have another one up here soon. Beautiful day though, look at the colors changing. Got the gang coming. And the 4th crossing. I believe there's one more crossing yet. Oh, it gets cold again. Make sure she gets across.
Thank you very much. You're awesome. Oh, it gets deep over this side. Okay. Thank you. The water's getting cold.
It is. Well, that was deep.
Yeah, it gets deeper on the side.
It doesn't feel as cold anymore.
It does feel cold.
Alright, so Kathy just gave me a little present here. It's a little baby, looks like a toad, but it's a little baby wood frog, it's called. Hopefully the camera's focusing on him. I won't eat him though. We'll let him live. Yeah, so just over there across the creek are the ruins. You can kind of see the fireplaces. I love that spot. There's like all these double fireplaces on either side. And over here is another chimney stack. You can see kind of like an inclined plane coming down the mountain there. I forget offhand what that was for. I know I researched this years ago. But the sign that we showed earlier, well, I'm not going to insert earlier, talked about a grove of non-native trees. That's these right here. They look like Norway spruce. I gotta get this water on my shoes. Yeah. There you go, another old chimney stack out here. Kind of wonder who all used to sit by this fireplace back in the day. Yeah, they're heading back over to the lodge. I think somewhere around here there's a part of a pulley still in the tree that was used for this inclined plane. I'm not sure where that is though, offhand. All right, well, let's go to the ruins. I love this place. And I was wrong about there being 5 stream crossings. There's only 4. The ruins are on this side of the creek. I always thought there was a 5th crossing. I gotta let the water on my shoes. My shoes are kind of waterproof to a point, but there's water in them right now. Not too much, but enough to want to dump out. Yeah, so this was the lodge. I love those fireplaces. Double one on top of each other, because there have been, floors here, and there's a whole nother one right here that I love fireplaces. Yeah, there's the other set over there. Not much has changed since last time I was here.
There's a waterfall up that way as well.
Warm up my hands by the fire. Yeah, Jay was just pointing out there's remnants of an old piano here. One of those grand pianos. You can see the curve of the soundboard there. And up that section, it's like a baby grand piano. Up there's where the keyboard would have been. That's interesting. Old piano right by the fireplace. Who knows, it might have been on the second floor too. And as time went on, it collapsed through. Beautiful. Here's looking back. Yeah, some of this is a fresh collapse. That wall used to be up, you can tell. These are fresh breaks here. So since last time I was here, this wall came down either accidentally or someone might have knocked it down. You can see how it's has a much cleaner look than the rest of this here. Kinds of metal. If this one has like a, oh yeah, it does have like an old boiler back here, or a water heater. I can't remember there being one. Oh yeah, that's what I remember. I was thinking that thing. It wasn't quite what I remembered, but yeah, this is what I remember. Of course, we were just recently at the Van Slyke Castle with this gang up in New Jersey. That's something similar up there like this. But yeah, the old boiler. That's a heavy door. Cool. Oh, yeah, I remember this thing over here too. This little tunnel. It doesn't really go, kind of goes that way, but I'm not gonna crawl up in there today. Actually, I have my flashlight, but hey, you know what? Let's shine it in there. See what's back there. Yeah, so here's what it looks like underneath there. Not too much to see, but yes, I love those ruins back there. Third time seeing them and never gets old. Yeah, here you can see that this line of trees. That's part of that grove of trees that they're talking about. These are all artificially planted. Trees don't grow in a straight line like that naturally in the woods. So that's what those are. There's something up here. I thought there was another chimney stack. Oh, there's another one of those inclined planes going up there. There's more back here to see. Okay, so back there were the ruins, and here's that grove of trees, and you can see another inclined plane going up the side of the mountain there. So maybe they might hop over there quick too. But here's another. This looks like a dump, bunch of metal, probably from the lodge we're just at. Although it looks like it's a makeshift fireplace. There is some other stuff here. Look, that looks like a chimney there too. Yeah, because there's like a flue pipe there. What is this? Oh, it's like an old sink. Or like an old washing tub type thing. I'm gonna say sink, actually. That's cool. You just another look at that grove of trees. And these beautiful ruins. And one of these days they won't be here anymore. As time goes on, both these fireplaces are going to collapse at some point. Hopefully not anytime soon. Although that one looks like it's leaning a little bit. Yeah, we're just talking about it again. It's definitely leaning. So if I ever come back here again, that part may not be up anymore. Alright, so that'll be it again for Devil's Hole. Like I said, this is my third time here. It never gets old. Plus, I don't know if I've ever been here in the fall. I think it was here in the summer and the winter. Yeah, beautiful place. I love those fireplaces back there. Where I used to live on a farm, I had a big old stone fireplace in the house. On like really, really cold days, I'd have that going. I'd burn in there and in the wood stove. Just gave it a nice ambiance in the house, I guess you could say. But yeah, I'll have links to their channels down below. The gang back there. Yeah, just prepared. If you do come back here, you're probably gonna get wet feet. But unless it's been dry lately, then sometimes you can cross without getting wet. All right, we might go to one more place yet, just down the road. We'll see. As always, thanks for coming along, and I will see you around.